But let's see what YouTube has done this time. And I've seen Corey X, is it Kenshin or was it Kenshin? Corey X Kenshin's videos before. He actually does pretty similar stuff to me. Like he does reaction to scary stuff. So I'm kind of curious here.
I'm going to try my best to articulate this video as thoroughly, as plainly, as eloquently as possible. I don't want there to be any lost context. I don't want to just look like I'm coming out of nowhere, having a temper tantrum because these things are happening. The allegations I am levying towards YouTube are extremely serious, and I'm taking this video extremely seriously. YouTube, you guys either play favorites.
Yes.
You are racist.
Yes.
Or it's a mix of the two. These are the three options, YouTube. Which one is it? Here's my proof. I've been doing YouTube a long time, okay? I never want to be that guy, oh, it's because I'm black. Oh, these issues are happening because I'm black. There have been certain situations that I looked at kind of funny. I said, it could be because of that, but nah, I ain't gonna, I'm not trying to press that. I don't want to build that narrative around my YouTube channel.
I respect that.
This time, I can no longer let it slide. This is the situation. August 18th, I uploaded The Mortuary Assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted because
I was actually planning on playing that game on stream, by the way. It got age restricted? Okay, it's a game.
The following video I did, I let you guys know it got age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing The Mortuary Assistant.
Yeah,
and only
literally everybody has been playing it, even on stream.
Videos seem to be age restricted, and I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted. So I appealed the restriction. Hey guys, I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this? Appeal rejected. They doubled down. The policy team said, no, Corey, your video is restricted.
Your content, as we don't think it's suitable for younger audiences. This means it will not be, okay. So, all right.
For good reason.
What the fuck?
I'm not going to tell you why, but it's restricted. That's our final decision. I said, okay. I get with my YouTube rep. I send him an email. Hey, could you look at this? This is some weird stuff going on. Only my video got age restricted. My YouTube rep, who isn't on the policy team, he looked at my video and he said, hey, it could possibly be this part at the end where the woman was battling some depression. And I'm just going to leave it there, lest this video also get age restricted just because I'm talking about it. So I looked at that part. The first thing I did was try to find other YouTubers who had that part, or at least
and everybody probably had it.
Now, Markiplier, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I just want you to know I have a lot of respect for you, and I didn't mean to drag you into the middle of this. Your channel just happens to be a great reference point because A, you're a really big YouTuber, and B, you're not black. So
yeah, and I mean, also on top of it, he probably gets heavy favoritism because he's been with YouTube for a long ass time. He's done like YouTube shows. He probably is intertwined with everything YouTube. So yeah, like Markiplier can get through anything.
So I can look at your channel, and then I can look at my channel or look at anyone else's channel and make sure that
but the fact that it's only him
play all that they're enforcing the rules
is really weird
to everybody. So I go to Markiplier's Mortuary Assistant Part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted. So I send the video to my YouTube rep. I say, hey, Markiplier has this situation in his video, but his isn't age restricted. Could you send that to the policy team and see what they say about that? He said, wow, Corey, that's some astute detective work. Let me send this to them and see what they say. What do you think happened after that?
They didn't say anything.
Give you a second.
Nothing. That's what happened. That is notorious YouTube. Whenever there is a genuine problem, there's proof of that said problem, and they realize that they fucked up. They ghost. They straight up ghost. 1000%.
They came back.
Oh, they did come back. Okay, wow. Okay, well, I ate my own words. But that is normally what they do. They don't even get back to
you. They removed my age restriction. They took it off After they already rejected my appeal,
Oh?
send them the clip of
What?
Markiplier's video that has the same thing, and they removed it. Now, my YouTube rep, he was excited. He was, oh, great, this is awesome. Look, Corey, they took the age restriction off.
Not gonna lie, that feels like even weirder that they removed it than if they just ignored it. They realized they fucked up there, didn't they?
I expected them to triple down and give Markiplier an age restriction too. But they looked at Mark's video and they used that to verify my innocence. So I send my YouTube rep a lengthy email detailing my feelings about the entire situation.
Yeah.
Feeling like there was some favoritism at play. There was either that or some racism at play. And that I would like to sit down with the policy team and figure out why my video was flagged in the first place. Actually, number one, was it automated or was it a human that age restricted it in the first place? Number two, who was the human reviewer? Because it's a human reviewer. Once you,
it might have just been the same guy. Maybe he just didn't like Corey.
Reviewer that doubled down and rejected my appeal. Number three, why did it take Markiplier's clip in order for them to reverse the decision? My YouTube rep gets
because they got caught red-handed.
Hop on a call. We get on the phone for about 10-15 minutes, and I tell him I've been feeling like this for a long time. I've been feeling like every single time that I come back to YouTube, I'm #1 trending for a few days, and then they find some arbitrary issue. They nitpick and they try and find something that they can incriminate me for and try to push me down.
To take him off the trending page? Dear God. Yeah, I've seen Corey's video. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know how long he's probably been on YouTube a long time if he has 14 million subscribers, but like, he's got some fucking rep, you know? He's got, like, he's up there. What, 14 million? And he gets millions of views every video?
You don't believe
Many
me?
years?
What happened the last time I came back and I was #1 trending for like a week? They copyright struck me for a video that was in 2019 or something like that. Why don't these issues ever crop up when I'm not uploading? I mean, I'm not on YouTube like 9 months out of the year. Nothing ever happens until I come back and I start uploading again, and I'm getting my numbers, they're climbing, they're exploding, I'm #1 trending, and then they're like, hey, we need to stop him.
We don't like that.
Hey, this black man, he's getting too many views. He's getting too much exposure, too much activity. Hold that thought. Let's get back to the current situation. So my YouTube rep assures me he's going to continue this dialogue with the policy team and try to get some answers to those 3 questions that I had. So another day, another 2 days go by, and what do you know? They re-age restricted the video.
Yo, what the fuck?
They re-age restricted the video.
Oh my God. What? What? Dude, that was straight up like, you want to come at us? You want to come at us? Boom, age restriction. That was literally YouTube being bitter right there. That was YouTube employees being bitter right there. What the fuck? You think you could talk to us like that? Boom, age restriction.
I say, no way did they do that. I go to Markiplier's video now, and now his video is age restricted. They got caught with their pants down.
What are they doing, dude?
And then they had to go back and say, oh, whoa, okay. We see the
What are they doing, man? They're so stupid.
Narrative that he's kind of pushing here. We need to take some steps back. We need to just age restrict them both and be done with it.
They got caught.
You thought that I wasn't gonna like talk about this, make a video about it. You realize how bad this looks for you, YouTube. You realize how unfair this comes across.
See, personally, I wouldn't, I mean, I guess you can't really ever, you can't really ever attack YouTube as a whole because it is a gigantic company with a bunch of employees. However, I feel like it was probably a group who is on the copyright policy team who either hated Corey or just hated him because he's black, which I mean, obviously could go hand in hand. So I feel like it's just like a small group, like a small team that works with copyright who focuses on his channel, and they're probably racist. So
I, in all my years, have never seen a video get age restricted, de-age restricted, and then age restricted again. Have any of you ever seen that happen before?
No.
They saw that I saw that there was some unfair stuff going on, so then they tried to appease me by de-age restricting the video. I say, wait, why are you doing that? Because I sent Markiplier's clip. And then they say, oh, okay, well, let's just age restrict them both. Why is my channel so much more heavily scrutinized than my peers? My peers, and when I say peers, I mean people around my level, around my view count, just to keep it simple. Why is my channel so much more thoroughly scrutinized? Especially so when I've been #1 trending multiple days in a row, which I've done multiple times. And every single time I start to get an uptick in traction, an uptick in activity, here comes YouTube coming through. Hey, let's get him for that video from 2019. Yeah, you see this, Corey? No, this is bad. It wasn't bad the 9 months that I was off the platform. It was only bad when I got back and I was #1 trending.
Yep.
This situation was only bad because I've been #1 trending since I got back. Every other YouTuber has uploaded the Mortuary Assistant. And now they're about to start putting in some age restrictions because I called them out on some unfair behavior. Now I realize that when you call someone a racist, that's a very, very serious accusation. And for that matter, how do you...
It's a very, like, accurate representation of this. I mean, unless they all just genuinely hate Corey for some weird reason other than racism, which I don't really foresee that happening. Yeah, yeah.
You expressly prove that someone is a racist. I mean, unless they're spamming the N-word in the chat. How do you really know? And admittedly, I cannot 100% prove that race had everything to do with this. But
how do you not jump to that?
People on that policy team, those shadow people that are anonymous and get to enact their will however they see fit.
See, don't you love that, though, about YouTube? How it is like some sort of fucking... It's almost like an enigma, like an anomaly, like something that you can't even, like... It's like these fucking masked people that you don't know who they are, but they have all of the control of your channel. They have all the power in the world to do whatever the hell they want to your channel. Yet they're just, you know, they're just like, they're ghosts. They're literally ghosts. You can't talk to them. You can't get in connection with them. The only way you can do that is with a YouTube rep, which I don't know if you guys know this. Not many YouTubers have a YouTube rep. I don't have a YouTube rep. I mean, I think there's a potential that I might get a YouTube rep in the future, but like, I don't have a YouTube rep. I think you need to be like top of the top to get a YouTube rep, or close to it, or just relevant to some extent. Yeah, like, unless you have a YouTube rep, there is zero line to YouTube at all. So it's literally, it sucks, which I mean, I somewhat get it to an extent that YouTube reps, obviously you can't have millions and millions of YouTube reps because there are a shitload of YouTubers who are pretty big who probably need reps, and they don't. But the thing is, they could literally just hire a support team. Their support team is literally a robot, but they don't have anyone for it. Jacksepticeye just made a video about this issue. Everyone's made a video about this issue. I've seen everybody in chat. Go check out Moist Critical. Go check out Mogul Mail. Go check out this guy. Go check out this guy. Chat, I know. Everyone's talked about this. I'm aware of that. It's a big YouTube deal. That is exactly why I'm talking about it right now. I'm not going to go watch someone else react to it and give their opinion on it. I'm going to react to it and give my opinion on it, all right?
How can we be sure that they take a black person's video and a white person's video, and it can be the same exact video, and they restrict the black person's video, but not the white person's video? I feel I've been mistreated for a long time. I mean, even when we hit 10 million subscribers, and I was supposed to get my diamond play button and There was no correspondence. These situations always coincide with an uptick of growth. And it always just comes off like we can't let this black guy get too high up. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm telling you, that's how it comes off. I don't see any other YouTube.
Ex-girlfriend facing similar issues with her own videos makes me feel like there's also sexism. Dude, it's everything. It's everything you could think of. That's the problem, is it's never not biased. It's always biased to an extent, whether that be sexism, whether that be racism. But it is interesting how it does seem rare for, like, say, a black content creator or a female content creator. It always seems like the white man does tend to have the higher subscriber counts than the females and the blacks and like other people, you know? It's always, I don't know. I mean, wasn't there a thing that showed that there was like 0 black content creators or female content creators that were at the top? Pick which is worse, Twitch or YouTube. They're both absolutely garbage. 1 female Twitch streamers in the top 100. I mean, it's the same on Twitch too. You go to Facebook, it's the opposite situation where female content creators get it, but all the male content creators. Every platform is biased in every sense of the word. I just feel like they should be called out more for it, which I'm glad that Corey's doing this. He made a long time ago and basically ended up saying that Hub has a better copyright system than YouTube. Yeah, I mean, for a while there were actually YouTubers who uploaded to the Hub, didn't they? Because they literally couldn't get their shit kept getting copyrighted, or their shit kept getting demonetized and stuff. Is there a way to prevent biases? No. The only way to prevent bias is to manage the company better. See, the problem is it's inevitable. Racism is rampant everywhere. Sexism is rampant everywhere. And regardless, if you hire someone to your company, you can't just be like, you can't figure out whether or not they're racist. You know, like, obviously, hey, you racist? No. You know, like, there's not like a way. Or, hey, are you sexist? No. There's not a way, you know. So, like, if you hire someone who's sexist or racist and they're doing sexist and racist things, like they're managing copyright and they're not allowing women to grow or not allowing black people to grow, etc. Like, you don't have, I don't know. It's just going to happen. It needs to be called out more so they at least can have some, like, you know, coals on the fire to get them a little bit scared. You know what I mean? Only reason Twitch hasn't been taken down is because XQC fans. Wait, what do you mean? XQC fans are literally rabid dogs. Those YouTubers who have general talent are very accepted too. When they get older, YouTube still monetizes them quite a lot. What? What are you talking about? I'm confused on what you're talking about. XQC fans are just teenagers? No, they are grade schoolers. Yeah, that's the problem, is they don't... There is no punishment for this. You know what I mean? There is not really any punishment for the shit that they're doing. Thank you, Sletha. I love your videos on vacation from nursing, and it's nice to watch your videos after a long and loud day at work. Oh, you're a nurse. Oh, geez. I bet that's stressful, but thank you.
That gets #1 trending many times, and then all of a sudden they're getting age restricted and they're getting copyright strikes and all of that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Point them out. I want to see them. I'll retract this entire video. I'll make a public apology to YouTube. I have no problem. My dad taught me, if you make a mistake, be a man and address it and apologize. I will do that, no problem. But to me, you know what it comes off? It comes off whenever Corey Kenshin starts doing some crazy numbers or getting on trending too much, we got to find something. We got to get him for something.
Yeah.
He's got to have done something. I mean,
another thing I want to mention is when someone's doing insane numbers, Mr. Beast, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, like PewDiePie does well. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers. Whenever they do insane numbers, YouTube normally coddles them. You know what I mean? YouTube normally is like, yes, make us more money, child. We will boost you. You know, they do that a lot. Like, you notice that when a channel starts snowballing, it just keeps snowballing harder and harder. And then YouTube just like pumps them up there. So the fact that Corey's out here pumping insane numbers, like, I mean, the views he has is absolutely crazy. And then they're still pushing it. Like, they're doing everything in their power to push him down. And he's still going up there. Like, yeah, there's something wrong. There's something definitely wrong. SS Sniper Wolf, she's a good example.
I bleep out cuss words in video games. Like, I literally, this is the YouTuber that you want to have smoke with and have problems with. I believe there is some racism involved.
Thank you for deleting those.
In the policy team, and YouTube in general really doesn't care about black people like that. They got their favorite creators. You know, log out of YouTube, log out and go to YouTube. You'll see the people on the front page every single day. You'll see the favorites. Count how many are black. Count how many are of people of color. So then what does YouTube try and do? They try and peddle YouTube black. They try and give us a spotlight. And do you know how condescending and patronizing that?
Yeah, I've always felt like that was like they whenever they did that whole thing where they were like support the blacks and stuff like that, it felt so off because it felt like they were just trying to like be like, see, we're not racist. You know what I mean? I feel like companies do that a lot whenever they, for example, put a pride flag as their logo or some shit. Hey, look, see, we're not racist. We're not sexist. We're not homophobic. We're none of that. Even though they are, they're just trying to cope. Not really cope, but they're just trying to get people to think that they're not that. That's more so towards what I was saying. Oh, wait. Corey doesn't even cuss. The fact that he censors the cuss words in the video games, like, goddamn, man. That has to be tedious as hell. That has to be so tedious. And he doesn't even get rewarded for it.
That is, oh yeah, let's give a spotlight to these black creators because we're all about diversity. All this communicates is black people aren't good enough on their own skill, on their own merits, on their own talent. So we got to give them a spotlight. We got to come down and raise them up so they can get some spotlight action. Well, how about you save all that YouTube black, all that fake patronage, all that fake pandering that you guys do. And when you have a black creator coming to you repeatedly saying, why am I being treated differently than other creators? And then you come back and, oh, we got to age restricted. And then, oh no, he's on to us. Okay, we got to age restrict them both. Fake! It's fake. That's what it is. I am deeply sorry that this came off as a rant. You know, in the beginning, I wanted to keep my emotions out of it.
That's hard not to, dude.
Logical, stay on the things that I could prove. I gave you the facts, but it also turned into me venting the emotions that I've had built up around YouTube. Ironic.
I see where you're coming from, but the pride flag, there's a very recent history with why it's a big step that companies do that. So if I, for example, change my profile picture, say I'm racist. All right, let's hypothetical this for a second. I am a racist person. All right, let's do that. What if I put my profile picture as a BLM profile picture? Progress. I'm still racist, but progress, right? Because my profile picture says I'm not. It's literally what he just said. It's fucking fake, dude. It's literally fake. Like what? It's companies do not do that because they actually care. They do that because they realize it makes them look better. What? That's not, no. What are your thoughts on Andrew Tate? Go look at my last video.
That I have to upload this on YouTube, but where else am I going to upload it? You know, I worked hard. I built this community from the ground. It's taken me over a decade to do. And I would have just hoped that the playing field was fair and that, hey, if I did something bad, then everybody else who also did that thing should get punished too. Is that unreasonable? I have no problem being punished. I have no problem if I break a rule that I get punished for it and I learn. But when
fairness,
you start, like, when it's targeted, when you're doing things only because I'm like getting bigger, or I don't know how it always seems to coincide with that situation, but that's just what it is. Now, if my YouTube channel gets shadow banned, or they, like, you know, they start like not sending my videos out to my subscribers, or you know, a couple months from now, y'all just stop seeing my videos, we know why. We know why. I mean, those shadows behind the scenes.
Dude, shadow banning is real, man. If anybody in chat is a YouTuber or knows anything about YouTube, there is shadow banning is real, and you see it all the time. So for an example, there was one time where I had a video, I uploaded it, and so you get your live view count, right? You know, like those blue bars, and you see how it is, and you see it go up and go up, right? You see it like really high, it's going, and then all of a sudden, boom. Like within a minute, like they literally just pull a plug. Within a minute, it goes from like, say, let's say like 5,000 or what, 10,000 views an hour, right? That's pretty average. That's pretty decent. 10,000 views an hour goes down to 100 views an hour. That legitimately happened to me before. I was getting 10 to like 12,000 views an hour, and then it dropped down to 100 views an hour. Like that. Instantly. YouTube has that power to just pull the plug whenever they want. It's fucking, it's gross. It pisses me off, man. You have no idea how, like, demotivating it is when that shit happens, because you start realizing, oh shit, like, it doesn't matter. You know, YouTube can literally just say, I don't like you anymore. Be gone. I feel like for Corey, it doesn't matter if he gets shadow banned. It won't matter if Corey gets shadow banned. He has such a supportive audience. He'll make it through regardless. But the fact that they can shadow ban people for no reason.
They control it all. They control all of it. If they don't want my channel, they could terminate it right now. They could hide my videos. They could shadow ban me, not send my videos out to anybody. That's why I thought long and hard before I recorded this. But as one of the biggest Black creators on the platform, I want you to hear it from my mouth that there is some shady business going on behind the scenes at YouTube.
Very true.
Now it's time to walk away. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Did you laugh or cry or maybe subscribed? I'll thank you either way. You know I will miss you. I hope you return. Tell your friend or your mother to get me more views, please.